Pressed it.
Pressed it.
Welcome everybody.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hi, Dave.
Massive today, innit? We've got a brilliant day for you today. What have we got today, Ryan? It's that big I can't remember.
We've got a 7-year clean chip. Come on, it's like Bramall Lane. We've got a 5-year clean chip.
Hey!
We've got 3 2s.
3 2s. But one of them's only allegedly.
Oh yeah, and it's a lay-on anyway.
Is it Leon?
Yeah.
No Leons.
We've got an 18-monther.
Hey!
And we've got 8 certificates to give out, people who finished the STEP programme here. We've got the sick beat countdown, as always, so work out your clean time for that. And then we've got 2 poems from Chino and Keith, and then we've got a sweet buffet.
Sweet buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Provided by James. Where is it?
Yeah. James from the end.
Where is it?
Where is it? Hi, James.
I didn't see you there, mate. You were that small.
So without further ado,
So without further ado, we hand you over to...
James.
Are we doing certificates first?
Oh, wait.
You've just read the thing.
Yeah, I've just said James.
Yeah. They'll be doing certificates.
Come on, James.
I was going to say that like the Yorkshire anti-deck.
We've done it in fucking order for you. Yeah.
If you turn them that way, they're in order, not that way.
Oh,
It's all happening.
we forget you, Jody. We've got to spell things out for you.
So 8 certificates, I don't think we've ever had 8 people graduate in one day.
Can you hear it? It's alright, it picks him up.
So what happens just for, because there's some facts, great to see families here today. What the certificates mean is that people have a solution now to that problem. You know, in addiction, we didn't have power over it, we didn't have a solution, there's nothing we could do about it, but now you've got a set of tools, now you have a toolkit of solutions that you can work on life's problems, so you never need to use drugs or alcohol again. The beauty of what you get today, so it's not saying that you have finished anything or you're cured now, it says what you have is some tools to live your life now without drugs and alcohol.
The toolbox.
A toolkit, toolbox. I'll read me quote.
Can you read?
Not without my glasses.
Got your butter pulse?
So the first person. So I remember I've done this guy. I don't usually do assessments, but I've done this guy's assessment. And when assessments come in, so let's get some red flags raised because of people's, you know, the chaos that have been out there with mental health, with addiction, and this guy was at the top of the list with that. And came with his mum and dad, and we've done his assessment, and you know his mental health was all over the place. And I didn't know if this place was going to be right for him, or whether someone who's going through all of those complex, difficult issues was going to be able to live in a house like this and go through all the rigmarole of the program and everything else. But so his parents says, as long as you're prepared, if it doesn't work out, you'll come and pick him up and take him back. And they said, yeah, and then emigrated to France. I'm back today. I'm back today because it's safe. And you know, taking Aaron, it's been a privilege taking you through the program. You need a really good foundation to go through your journey of healing from all the stuff that you've got going on. And I think you've got a great foundation here. You know, bravery isn't not having fear. It's about going through the fear. You know, and you've taught me so much about bravery and about going through stuff. I know how difficult it's been for you. I think it's a massive achievement that you've got to this stage. You know, them days and weeks of, you know, sitting terrified, but you've went through it. And well done, mate.
Go on, Aaron. Aaron. Go stand round here.
Someone got a book for Aaron?
Yeah.
And a speech.
Yeah.
I'll just write a few words. I didn't want to freeze on the spot this many people. There you go. And all the put was, young Aaron, thank you for choosing me. And I put this, I think for this boy, since he came in very shy and quiet, the progress you have made is unbelievable. You know, I've said it a few times, he walks around the house, very quiet, and you have a job to get a word out of him sometimes, LOL. But as soon as we get onto this boxing club, it's like two different people. He's at home. I wish you all the very best, my friend. Congratulations.
Bit ill prepared, to be honest with you. I didn't really think of much to say, but I'm standing here, like Henry said, a different person. 3.5 months ago I came in, cocaine addict, speed addict, a lot of mental health problems, but today I can say that I'm in a much better place, and I thank all the staff and all my peers at Reflection for me getting through it, so cheers.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well done, Aaron. Over to you.
Oh, God. I'll quote the big book.
Got me glasses?
I don't need no glasses.
Like a memorise.
A big book that's falling apart is usually owned by somebody that's not. Yeah?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
My book, this. Do I want me it? Yeah. But it says here, practical experience shows that nothing will so much ensure immunity from drinking as intense work with other alcoholics. And that's the beauty of Reflections. You'll go through a program, and then you find a newcomer and take them through a program. That's beautiful. Not anywhere else I've never known anywhere like that. Have you, James? Where's he gone? No?
Chasing
He's
butterflies.
saying no up there, I can hear him. Yeah. And the beauty of Reflections is that the guys that's gone through the program take the new guys through the program. And when somebody's so crazy that the new guys don't want him, they send him to me, and I take him through the program. I can remember this guy when he first come in here. Well, I didn't like James with Aaron. I didn't think he'd stick it through. He came in on his methadone, got off his methadone in 6 weeks, kicking and screaming, but he got off it. Yeah, and then I had the what I thought at the time was the unfortunate job of taking him through the steps, but it's proved me wrong. He's done the work, and he's still doing the work today, even though he finished weeks ago, really, didn't you? He still comes every Friday with his journal, and we go through step 10 and 11s together. I wish everybody were like that. I wish everybody were like that. So from humble beginnings, I know you're going to do great, mate. Come on, here's a certificate.
Go on, Keith.
What's that? All right, boy. Where's the camera?
Go on, Bobby.
Man talking now.
Somebody's got a book for you, Ducky. Yeah. Oh.
There you go, Jacob. It's all right, mate. I just want to say thank you for being part of my recovery. I've seen you grow from day one. We've had our ups and downs. But yeah, well, it's been a pleasure. Good luck in the future, lad. Respect.
Well done.
Your turn now, Jacob. Your turn.
As we all know, I'm on a few words, so I haven't really prepared anything, so I'm just going to start with basics, thanking people. I first of all obviously want to thank Dave, because I know I'm not the hardest, I'm not the easiest person, should I say, to take through steps and things or do anything with, but
You put me off now, Jacob.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it again.
you've really, really worked hard with me, as I've worked hard, and it's paid off in the end, and honestly, I thought you were a bit of a cunt when I moved in. I've made up to like you. Top guy, man, top guy. I want to thank all the staff members.
No.
Big shout out to my father, James Batting. Big shout out to the rest of the staff, yeah, and obviously all residents. But there's one person I just want to thank, and she's not here today. And I just want to say, Mum, I'm sorry for the past 13 years, all pain and misery I put you through. You know, I know it's not been good, but you've stuck by me when no one else would. and it's making me so happy seeing you being able to be proud of your son for a change, Mum. I love you, sweetheart. Always
Oh.
well.
Oh, beautiful, yeah, good. I'm doing that one.
Beautiful that, Jacob, beautiful. Barry's not here.
I know. It always seems to be when he's got Barnsley lads. He's never here to present him with stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's something going off here. But he wrote me a speech to say. So I can't understand Dida, but it says Luke has become such a selfless guy today. Compared to what he was like when he first came up the stairs, wanted to take everyone's head off at first, including mine.
No.
Honestly didn't think he'd make it at first. The turnaround has been amazing. After a thorough and honest step 4 and 5, it is clear that Luke has had a spiritual awakening and should be extremely proud of what he has overcome while he has been here. I'm definitely proud of you. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Luke. Somebody's got a book for you. Another Barnsley lad.
Oh, mate. Just want to say I'm proud of you, mate. Obviously, I see how much pain you're in every morning, and you're just an inspiration to me. Carry on going, getting through days, and just keep doing what you're doing, mate. Honestly, smashed it. I love you, brother.
I just want to say thank you to all the staff for that. Like I said, I didn't think I'd be able to get through it either. I was here about an hour, trying to get the way out, but no one couldn't get me, luckily. Yeah, just feel grateful for this, and all the lads in the house and that, they've helped me through as well. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Well done, Luke.
Well done, Luke. James from the ends.
Yeah, this guy taking him through the steps. I actually thought it was going to be a bit difficult for me because it wasn't his first rodeo in recovery. He'd been in treatment a few times before. So I didn't really know what to expect. You know, it was a new thing for me, a different challenge, and one that I was grateful to have took on more than anything. You know, taking him through the steps, I've seen him have his little struggles and a little wobble going through them. But thankfully and luckily he overcome them, you know, and got to do his step 4 and 5, and I think he got a bit of a realisation doing that more than anything else. And yeah, it's just made massive improvement, you know what I mean, a massive improvement as he's gone along and come further and further in his recovery. And it's been a pleasure to present him this certificate today. Danny P, come and get it, brother.
And I think somebody's got a book.
Danny P.
I like the day.
Just want to say proud of you, but it's a pleasure to meet you. You've been a good friend, and I was in recovery 2 years ago, but coming back now you're a new man, so you're doing something different.
Cheers.
Like James said, not our first rodeo, let's make it our last, bro.
Definitely.
Beautiful.
Never used to say much when I first come in here. Then Dave to me said, just do everything opposite. Go to meetings, get involved in that. So I started doing. So I'm glad that now I've started speaking and started fucking do it right way. And Dave, keys and that, went through a bit of a cloudy moment. And you said, these keys here, I'll take them in for you. And it was just a right release off me. You know what I mean? It's more, not it's a rehab, but it's like a fucking close-knit family sort of thing. I mean, Paul at first I thought we were a right twat. But you can just tell that he just wants you to live your life instead of pissing it up all.
He's still a twat.
Well, yeah. James Batt acknowledged what that man's got. Fucking, you know what I mean? He's meant to smoke. It's not some pant pot that just reads it out of a book. He's lived it his 10 life. Onwards and upwards.
Hold on. bet you've never had a compliment like that, have you, James? Not a plant pot. Not a plant pot.
Don't get no better than that, does it? Not a plant pot.
James, I'll make a badge for you. Yeah, not a plant pot. Yeah. Love it.
Here's somebody else who's not a plant pot. Niraj.
So this guy, he's been here before. I've only briefly met him. Probably only just one evening the last time he was here. And we just sat talking and we were watching football or something. And I discovered he was going through some quite difficult stuff at the time. Shortly after that, he ended up leaving. And then he came back, I think, a few months later. Don't know exactly how much time after. But yeah, he was desperate to come back in. We started the work. And do you know what, actually, I was thinking about this. He's probably, out of almost 1 series, he's probably actually been through the book the furthest that I've actually ever taken anyone through recently. And he put his heart and soul into it, to be honest with you, in terms of actually doing that book work. And yeah, I mean, it was thorough. There's a lot of difficult stuff to still work through. There's a lot of emotions you still have to go through, but you've got the tools. And it's up to you to live it, basically. And we've talked a lot about that. And it's that same applies for everyone. This stuff's about living, so the journey starts here. It's up to you to actually apply what you've learned, so you can keep moving forward. But well done, Craig.
I think somebody's got a book for you. What was it? Oh.
Hiya, Keith.
I just want to say a few words, Craig. I haven't wrote anything down. I'm on a few words, as you know, but I'm just going to try again, so I'm going to go again. Right. I admire your recovery, Craig. I'll tell you why I admire your recovery. The level of trauma that you've been through, it's losing a son out, man, don't mind me saying, is an excuse for anyone to use drugs, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. But the fact that you chose to change your life for a greater good and get off of drugs and improve your life, I just want to say, is it Tyler? I'd be very proud of you, mate.
I just want to, first of all, it's really important for me to actually thank everyone, all the staff in Reflections, because to take me back under the circumstances, I can't thank you and be more grateful. So I'm really grateful in that respect. With thorough work with Needs, and trust me, he's put me through my rounds so far. I think he'll continue to. But one thing I definitely learned was the first time round, it was all about my son had to be my higher power. And by that, I was still being director and running the show. So I had to surrender, which was also hard for me, so I had to accept my son wasn't here anymore. But I did that. I fully surrendered. In fact, my son showed me God and showed me the right way. So, yeah, thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Well done, Craig. Lee.
I don't normally get butterflies when I'm talking, probably because your mum's eyes are on me. What can I say about you, Scott? You humbled me, so you're very determined from step one. You know what I mean? Every day you sent me in your grats, every night you step tens. You'll do it to this day. You've got an issue, you'll ring me, you'll message me. Any sort of worries, concerns, you'll share that with me. And we'll sit and have a discussion. And there's nothing about you don't want to fix, and you're always into it. Working through your steps, chasing me all the time, always cracking on with it. Couldn't fault any part of your effort, so I just want to say a massive congratulations, brother. And also a massive thank you for keeping me clean for the time I've worked with you, mate. So I'm really stuff for you.
Show me gratitude for everyone in the house.
Somebody's got a book for you first, mate. I forgot about that myself.
Cheers, Pally, mate. You've always been there for me. So I'm probably going to get through this and hope you all the best. Cheers, pal. Thank you.
big appreciations to all the staff here at Reflections, all the residents, for being there throughout the recovery. Onwards and upwards for me now. I'm proud of this. It's a big thing for me. Just want to say thank you all for putting up with me for 23 years of hell. But you've got your son back as well. So I just want to say thank you to everyone.
Well done, Scott. Mr. Jewens?
Another speech. Right, so I put okay, just got on my first sponsee. And when we first met, we got on. I was nervous, as he probably was. I was nervous as he probably was, just coming. But what can I say? He's been really thorough through his steps, taking them seriously, and working hard to get where he is. Now. He did a great step forward, got roads out, and revealed some dark stuff. I think this boy has lived in guilt and regret for far too long, and really does deserve the very best going forward, and deserves to put all this behind him and live a life he longs for. And I do have high hopes for him. Congratulations, mate. Come and get your certificate. God bless.
I remember this time. Somebody's got a book for you. Who's got a book? You again?
He's a busy book man.
Popular guy. Yeah.
You came in after me. Sick work that you made. It's been really been a good thing for that. What's your best, mate?
Nice one, bro. Firstly, I want to thank Henry. Obviously, he's got me through everything. Got me through my step work. Listened to me when I've been waffling on, and always been by my side. And he'll always be a brother to me. Secondly, I want to thank all lads in house. They've got me through dark times. Always kept a smile on my face. And lastly, I want to thank James, because obviously his lessons are unbelievable, and he's learnt me stuff that'll stick with me for a lifetime. And also the rest of the staff. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Another stroke there, James. Going thick and fast. Yeah. Simon?
Cheers, mate. Well, Leo, what a legend, I've been here since first day since you came in, mate, and for anyone who don't believe this programme works, you're a walking proof of what it does. There's so many lads in here, man, including myself and most of the staff. You've had a few slip-ups, man, but this time you've come back, man. You proper got invested. We've sat for hours and gone through this stuff, we've done lots of therapy together, really worked through it, and now you're just absolutely blossoming, mate. You're an absolute legend to work with. I'm so proud of you today, man. Come up here and get his
I think somebody's got a book for you, Lee. Who
says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? So Lee, you've been, most of the time I've been in Reflections, you've been here. The time we've spent together, so much stuff you used to tell me, so much stories. You were quiet at first. I never were here for Vodka Gate and all that. I've heard about it. I remember when you came back and you grabbed me in headlock and I thought he's going to pull my fucking head off. But yeah, and like Simon says, you've done a lot of work, and it's ironic because you told me to pick your book for you, because you said you won't pick one. You said surprise me, so I've got your Came to Believe book.
Ooh.
So if that don't say out, what else? Love you,
mate. Beautiful.
Painful as possible I can. Massive thanks to staff and everybody. Paul, James, Dave, giving me chances gone a long times. RSI, sponsor, my counsellor, everybody in house, I don't feel, mate. To everybody in house as well, and out, all the new ones, the old ones. One of the things for me is when I've been in here for well, nearly over 2 years now, back and forth. It's just watching the growth of everybody. I mean, the ones that have moved out, seeing them still growing, and all the new lads as well. It's a beautiful thing.
A beautiful thing.
Well done, Lee! Mr. Stroke, you're up.
Yeah. I always thought your groups were shit anyway, James.
That feels more familiar.
Yeah.
Just check I've got it right. So listen, it's a special day for me anyway, and for the next two coins we're going to give out are from two of the people who are here right at the beginning. So couldn't get shut.
Still can.
And you know, 'cause it's great, you know, it's amazing today, you know, getting our certificates and all the clean time, but it wasn't like that right at the beginning. And these next two guys were there when it wasn't so glamorous, and it was difficult. You know? So Dave, it's funny, Dave was the first person I met when I came here. When I started my first shift, he was up there smoking, and he seemed like really together, and he was like, "You all right, mate? Come in, I'll make you a cup of tea," and that. And I thought he was staff. And then I started talking to him, and I realised this is stuff. No, and he was homeless, and he was in the library at Castlewood Library, weren't you? And you saw a telephone number for Reflections 7 years ago. And he was going to get shipped out to another treatment centre to go through the programme and to go through the steps and recover and get well, because they didn't do that here at the time. And so meeting Dave was the beginning of Reflections House Recovery, because he was the first person that said, "Hey, listen, do you fancy going through the steps? I'll take you through here. Don't go to that treatment centre. Let's do it here." So Dave was the beginning of Reflections, and the very first person, you know. And 7 years later, he's still clean and sober. The very first person. So it's emotional for me to give this, because he's become a good friend of mine as well. Yeah, so I've watched you struggle over the past 7 years and go through difficulties and not pick a drink or a drug, which is massive. So well done for that. This year's been really difficult for you. You know, you've lost someone incredibly important to you this year, and you've also found someone incredibly important to you this year. So you stay clean and sober, and you're getting the joys of recovery. So well done, mate.
Didn't say anything about giving a speech, so I'm not good at them, so bear with me. Yeah, well, enough from library 7 years ago. Reflections wasn't what it was like now. It was like one group a day, then it was step work afternoon, so I just went to bed. Which they didn't know about, I was doing step work. So yeah, so I met James, it was New Year's Eve, 2017. And he says, "Yeah, I'll take you through a programme." I was meant to go to Scarborough. And then, yeah. I can't thank Reflections enough for everything they've done for me over the years. From Paul, to James, to Nidge, to Esky, Si, Lee, James, Brian, all of them. This is just an amazing place to be, and I love working here. So, thank you.
So you went far after, like number 6 or 7 after?
It's fourth on board, yeah.
So the fourth was Dave, and you know, if Dave hadn't come along, none of this would have happened. It's what Dave did, and he read a portion of the big book before about people who go on and help others. And that's what Dave's life has been about the past 5 years. He comes in with this energy every morning, and he's like a wound up clock, and he just comes in and it's just all he does is recovery all day. Will always sit and talk to people, will always help people out, comes in you know, before he needs to, here all day, and the amount of people he's took through the steps, you know, it's just been, have you counted? There's a lot though.
1, 2.
He came in, and what Dave was just, he caught the message that's in here. That's what I love about Dave more than anything else. He caught the message of recovery, what's in this book, and he doesn't deviate from it, and he's passionate about it, and that's why this place is the way it is before, because of Dave's passion, and because of how he stuck to this book, and how he doesn't deviate from that, which isn't easy.
It's not.
It's easy. It's much easier to do a diluted version and to please people, but he never has. You know, and now he runs the mentoring group, and he runs. Well, he just runs. He runs Reflections, doesn't he?
Yeah.
We don't want to tell him that. He's been a good friend to me, passionate, intelligent. You know, thank God for, you know, that he came when he did. You know, 5 years ago, and just a great. And as you all know, what sort of guy he is. So thank you, Dave, so much for all you do here, and for getting Reflections to where it is today, and for what you've done. You're a star.
It's a team effort.
Did he say how many years it was?
It says 5.
Months.
Yeah. Years. Yeah. Funny story is, until a month ago, I thought I was walking around with a 4-year chip. But it's not, it's a 4-month chip. Yeah. And I always carry my latest chip and my first ever chip, my 24-hour. Always carry it wherever I go, always. And for last year, I've been walking around with a 4-month chip. Oh, buy somebody a posh one, 4-month one. I actually came here 6 years ago. Right, but first time, I thought I knew it all. I weren't interested in this at all. All I wanted to do, well, in fact, all I wanted to do was have somewhere to live. Because I'd come here straight out of prison. Prison sentence number 14. I had nowhere to go. And somebody told me about Reflections. So I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. And I loved it when I got here. It was just like the family I've never really had. Everybody nice and friendly, but I just weren't interested in the book, and I left a couple of months later. Met a woman, moved in with her. We lasted 2 weeks, and then I went back to prison sentence number 15. And then about 5 years ago, I had the courage to phone up and ask for my bed back. And they said, yeah, you can come back, but you need to make your own way here. And I was living in a crack house at the time. I didn't have no train fare at all. So Paul said he'd come and pick me up from Swinton train station, wasn't it? Yeah. And I learned that day that I've got to give it all. I've got to give it me all. So I started working the programme out of this book as it tells you. Exactly as it tells you in that book. No watered down, diluted version like James was saying. I also learned something else that day as well. I learned that I needed to stay close to Reflections. Like I said, I came here 5 years ago and I never left. Yeah, I only live across the road. Nah, you know what I mean? I only live just across the road. Come here every day. I love it. I love this. I love working here. I love working with other addicts. I love taking people through steps. I just love this place. I love recovery. My life's brilliant now. I've got a right life. I have. Yeah. And all it takes is just to follow what this book tells me. Just all I do is that book tells me how to live. That's the design for living in that book. Bit hard to understand sometimes, so that's why we have book studies. And I'll be doing a book study this afternoon, by the way, if anybody's interested. More about alcoholism I will be doing. So thank you to Paul, to everybody, to James, all staff, everybody. I love this place, and I love you all guys. Yeah. Where are you going?
Lee, would you like to say a few words for someone who is not present?
Yeah, of course.
He's not here, he can't have a chip.
No, I can't give him a time. So, yeah, Sean. So he's my space sponsor for multiple years. So You know, we was using out on the streets to get my homeless, you know, using drugs in the shed a few years back. And then I came here, he followed. And you know, he worked these programs to the best of his ability. He worked hard, Sean. And the reason why he's here today is because he can be now a present father. He's going over to pick his kids up and have them at their home this weekend. Something 2.5 years ago we couldn't do that. You know, we was present in body for our children, but in our mind we was not fathers. But today with this programme and working to the best of his ability, he can be that today. So well done, Sean.
I only realised I had this one this morning, and it kind of like, I almost fell over. Well, I actually fell over anyway. But,
I mean, move microphones, Nick.
well, that's alright, I'll move. So, do you know what? It's a bit weird actually, because, like I said, it made me think. So, this guy was probably one of my first sponsees actually in the house. It was also probably the first time, and probably the only time actually, I've had step work interrupted by the police as well, which was a bit random. You know what? It's like, it's a bit weird because we got through the work, we went to a lot of meetings together as well. We did a lot of meetings together, went through the work, spent a lot of time together in general. Went over to Grimsby a few times actually, the only time I've been to Grimsby. Was it Grimsby? Yeah, it was Grimsby, wasn't it? Yeah. And do you know what? I didn't think you'd stick around, but you did stick around. You came to that realisation that actually you need to be around here. And I saw you go through all those motions. And do you know what? I'd actually call you probably my most successful sponsee, because you've gone and you've kind of like, you've gone and got your own place, and now you've got yourself a job as well. And not many people actually within this community have actually gone through those motions and stuck around just right here the way you have. So mate, I'm proud of you.
Go on, Smithy. Tell them at home what you've got.
Another wooden chip.
You got a job you can pay for your own.
I hate this fucker, I want it.
Yeah, you've earned that wooden one. Yeah.
God, I'm not big on speeches at all, especially in front of a crowd like this. Yeah, it was tough to start, you know, and like I said, I was going to move back to Wales, I was going to move back to Grimsby, but like everyone here says, the best thing to do was just stick around here, and the stuff actually works, keeping connected, and again, like everyone else has done, let's thank Paul, Dave, Simon, Mitch, James. Not thanking mine because he hasn't done much yet.
Oh, that's not nice, is it?
It's funny that.
Huh?
Because I've got your proper chip in my back pocket.
Oh,
That's very ironic, isn't it?
Thank you. I want to get him in me, right? Me. Sorry, Smithy. We just had to do it because we did a wooden one last year. Yeah, it was just for funny. Yeah, yeah.
Give me one last year.
Yeah, well, yeah. I still don't think you've earned that 18-monther. Good job people at home can't pick you up there, mate. That was nasty. Yeah. Well, I've got the great privilege today of giving away a 2-year chip, and it's not my sponsee. But it was one of my sponsees that took him through. Like I was telling you earlier about you taking, once you've done the programme, you take people through. And his sponsor, he can't be here today. So I've got this great honour of giving him his 2-year chip. And I've known this guy all 2 years. Come up here. I've known him all the 2 years. And I nearly didn't get you in.
I know.
I nearly didn't get you in because Paul said to me, he's a good guy, him. And I'm thinking, I do referrals, Paul. This is my job. Yeah. So I nearly didn't get you in. Yeah. just because I was spiteful.
Ego.
The ego, yeah, I'd do that job. So I'm going to leave you on waiting list for ages.
Sweet.
Yeah, but yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You come in when I say you're coming in. But I've known you these last 2 years, and you are really one of my closest friends. We go for coffees on a weekend. We live next door to each other. Yeah. We dress the same. Yeah. And it's an honour. It's an honour to be giving this today. It's a high power moment that Jules couldn't be here to give you it, because I really feel honoured to give you this, mate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Real one, that.
It's not wood sprayed with gold, is it?
No. I believe that 2 years.
This is for next man, this really, because I think in early recovery, I think one of the first ever meetings I went to, Kurt got a 6-month chip, and it was like, wow. It was like Liam Gallagher or something to me. I thought, the kid's got a year and a half clean. And I thought, you know what, I want that. I want to be clean for that length. And then I got to know Kurt and realised he probably doesn't know what day it is.
Yeah.
But there's other people that do.
Yeah.
But no, that was the first moment I thought, wow, it can be done. So for me to get to 2 years, anyone can, because I've always loved books. And it's ironic that everything I need to know were in a book. But because I thought I always knew best, and went my own way, it turned out an absolute disaster. And I came here, and I found out the other day that somebody I used to drink with, a friend back home, died of alcoholism. And now I just feel gratitude for this place and for that book and for God, because that bullet had my name on it, and it'd have been earlier than when he's gone. So just gratitude, and for anyone, this can be done. Just follow these simple steps and just listen to people who've done it already. So thank you very much.
All right. Simon.
Thank you.
Well done, brother.
Arrogant, egocentric, self-centered. Some defects we had to work on. You know, this is what James was like when he came in. He was a tough cookie. He'd been before. He was dead against God. He was dead against the programme. Dead against somebody telling him about the programme. You know, he just didn't want to listen. You know, I think one of the early phone calls I got were step 4's in bin. We're starting it again. I says, no, we're not. There's nothing wrong with step 4, get it out of bin. He said, no, it's in bin and it's staying there. I says, all right then. I says, well, enjoy yourself and get yourself a new sponsor, because I'm not having out to do with you. And about half an hour later, I got a call back saying it's back out of bin. and it were a turning point, you know. It were a turning point, James, wasn't it? Because you just, I know you have that. You do fight that ego every day. I know you do. You've got that ego, but the difference in you today is that you turn around and you check yourself in the moment, and you come back and you apologise. You know, that's one of your defects you've got to deal with, man. We've all got them. The other thing is that you're just an incredible help around here, mate. You're incredibly invested in getting other people through. Your using were one of the worst types of using I've ever heard of in a step 4, you know what I mean? And for you to be stood up here today getting your 18-month chip makes me really proud, mate.
Yes, James!
Well done, James. Don't even want his 18-month chip. Well done, brother.
Thank you. And yeah, thank you, Simon. You know, I couldn't have described anyone any better. You know, I often think back to that person that I was, you know, when I first come in. Literally, I think back and reflect on who that guy once was, you know, and who I no longer want to be anymore, you know, and the amount of work I put in to let go of who I thought I was, because that's who I thought I was, that's who I thought I had to be, that's who I thought, you know, I was going to be for the rest of my life. And yeah, I remember actually putting the step 4 in the bin as well, and yeah, I didn't like the response I got. Get it out, you know what I mean? Tell me what to do. I do what I want to do, but obviously, you know, what I've wanted to do is always put me in trouble, and always made me live the wrong path, you know, so I did the suggested thing and got it out, you know, and what a moment that was for me, you know, to be stood here today, 18 months, it's just, you know, it's a real blessing for me. I never thought I'd get 18 minutes, 18 days, 18 weeks, but
We
to
didn't.
stand there, yeah, thank you. To stand there 18 months, you know, it's just a miracle in itself, literally. It's a massive, massive miracle. You know, I always thought I'd die from using drugs, you know, being in and out of prison, in and out of treatment centre after treatment centre. That was the only time I could stay clean. But to come through here and do the work, you know, and get my own flat and be living a life, you know, I'm actually starting to believe that I can live a life that's clean and actually worth living, one that I enjoy living as well. And being able to stand there, take people through the steps, and seeing one of my sponsees take another through the work, like you're saying, you know, it's just a massive, massive miracle. And I'm grateful for this place, and thank you to all the staff and all the residents, and especially you as well, Dave, you know what I mean? And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, mate.
Thank you,
You are the biggest inspiration that I've known in my recovery.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
That was beautiful, that, James. If I had an art, it'd twitch.
I hated him when he first came in. Hated him.
Listen, for anybody know, the guy who's changed so much, he's changed from the ends, innit? Such a mass improvement, transformation.
Won't recognise him today. Yeah.
So proud of you,
Different
mate.
person, yeah.
Brilliant guy.
Yeah.
Right, we're at my favourite part of the day.
What's your theme?
Well, if you cast your mind back to last Sunday, something happened.
What happened?
Something good.
What it?
Yeah.
Not for some people it weren't though.
No, but for everyone else it were.
Yeah.
What teams we've got supported here? We've got the Mighty Reds, we've got Rotherham, we've got Newcastle, we've got Man United, Scabs.
Scabs.
Yeah. Cole Not Dull. Porto.
FC Porto, yeah.
The Seagulls.
Liverpool here, look.
Liverpool, yeah. So we've got no Sheffield. So.
Sheffield United here, look. Oh.
Higher power moment, this. Higher power moment. Anywho. Right,
what happened last Sunday? Tell us.
You're going to find out in these 6 weeks.
All right.
Pardon?
Mariners, did he say Mariners then? Grimsby.
Super Mariners, you mean?
Has Grimsby even got a football team? Cleethorpes have gone bankrupt, haven't they? Oh no, Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe's gone bankrupt, isn't it? Yeah. They'll be back.
Yeah,
then,
they're
mate.
in trouble, them, aren't they?
They'll be back then, mate. I promise you. Yeah.
Right, count up your clean days, please. Right, the Geordies go wild. Didor hope fades. 11 months clean, up the blades. Keep coming back.
That's Chino, 11 months.
Come on, Chino!
Yeah, no.
Come on, tune in.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Come here.
I've already got points to talk about.
I know, just a quick snippet. What's it feel like? 11 months. Is this your longest?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Is this your first rodeo?
No, it's not. It's third.
Yeah.
Third, isn't it? It's third.
You
third
tell
and
me.
Final.
Fourth.
Third and fourth.
Well, Smithy's saying it was, but he thinks he's 2 years clean and all.
when I came back, he says it was never going to be only because we kicked a load of people out, he came back. Oh, cheers, pal. Thanks for making me feel so special.
All your way here, Chino, we're being no.
Yeah.
What's changed, Mr. Cheen?
I'm not that much of a cunt anymore.
Well, that's debatable.
I think, like you said, you know, when you said about James, checking your scent, because I know I can get really spiteful today still. Sometimes I get jealous. Stuff comes up for me still, like from my past, so I've got to check my scent a lot with that, because I see things people have got and I just think, oh, not it. So I've got to check my scent a lot with it and just, be humble still. still. Really try and be humble.
Oh, like it.
Try my hardest.
Humble
to stay
Chin.
that way. You know, a lot of stuff comes up all the time, and I just think just chill out, stay at certain, try and stay at that level, and don't change. Well, obviously, change out wrong stuff.
Mm.
That was the main thing for me. So yeah.
Don't open a can of chinas on them.
No. No axes around anymore. No spades.
We have to hide them from you.
Yeah. No fires. Don't try. Yeah, no fires anymore. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, that's me.
Well done, Chino. Well done. 8-0. Is this a sick joke? 10 months clean, top bloke. Come on, BK.
Oh, BK.
Well done, brother. Come round here.
Oh.
I know you can rabbit, you're from Normie.
Every time you put Mel's fire.
Not every time.
Pulls the speech out.
Exaggerating.
I don't know what to say, to be fair.
That's enough. Thank you very much.
Go, Beatness. Well done, Beat. Very inspiring.
The queue here for toilet look.
No more wet dimps and cheap wine. Clean for 9. Keep coming back. Come on, it's like Bramall Lane here. Unless you're into way end. The amount of goals Sheffield like to concede? 8.
What was 8? Number 8? No.
Nobody? Some cheap dates tonight. No more Bezel and Jeremy Kyle. 7 months clean. It's quite a while. Yes! Come on!
4 of them, look. 4 of them.
Yes, Keenan. Well done, brother. Well done, brother. Yes, Sydney. Well done, brother. Well done.
Oh, no, 3 of them.
Any words? No.
Nice one, Carl.
Well done.
Well done, Carl.
I'm not going to do it too, Carl. Finally, David, some customers.
Yes.
No more smoking crack in car park at Wicks. Clean for 6. Yes, J-Dog! Well done, Lee, mate. Oh, it's all right. Come on, J-Dog.
Well done, Johnny.
Brother.
I love Johnny's face when he picks the chip up. I do. Cheers me up. Yeah. Right, proud of
Worth
himself.
coming to work for.
Cheers, cheers.
Right, no more digging smack in Burger King Crapper. 5 months clean, looking dapper. Yes, Henry!
Looking dapper as well. Henry, well
looking
done,
dapper!
Well done, brother. Well done. Oh. No.
Yes, Connor. Well done, Danny.
Well done, Danny.
Gunny.
Is he laying chips on? Are you laying chips on you?
I'm coming the same day as these two.
All right.
Never claimed Pip before. Clean for 4. Yes, Jordan. Well done, brother. Let's do work for that. Okay. No more bitches and crack. 3 months clean is where it's at. Yes, Jordan. Well done, brother. Well done, Aaron, mate. Well done, brother. Chef, you a poo. Clean for 2. Yes, Keith. Yes,
One
Craig.
behind you, right?
What we got? Well done, brother.
Well done, love.
Bezel's all gone. Clean for 1. Yes. Well done, brother. Well done, Jordan. Yes, Tom. Well done, brother. Well done. Right. The most important one, Dave, have you got yours?
I have. Most important one.
Always carry it a reminder where it began, yeah?
Yeah.
And where it could end. So, if it's your first shindig and you want to change your life, come get one of these bad boys.
Come on.
Come on.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everybody up. Everybody up.
Yes, brother, well done, mate. Well done, Tom. Well done, brother. Well done, brother. Well done, Connor, mate.
Well done, Connor.
Yes, Paul. Well done, brother. Yes,
Well done,
Mark.
Mark.
Yes, Darren. Well done, brother.
Well done. Oh, another one.
Well done, Jordan, mate.
Well, they started off bad, mate, and got worse.
Yeah, as they always do.
Henry's leaving us, look.
Yeah,
Well.
I've got to catch a train. See you later, everybody. Thank you. See you later.
See you, Henry. Yeah.
Right, you know all poets have a bit of writer's block now and again.
Yeah.
All the greats,
Yes.
Tennyson, William, Butler Yeats, Tacitus. Well, Chino's same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's back, aren't you, Chino? From your sabbatical. So come on down.
I had a bad month, and I got a proper bad brain fog. But I haven't brought that one down. I did this one. This is well better. It's called Swings and Roundabouts, and I think it's fucking amazing.
I do,
And I
Gino.
think everyone else will.
You was talking about being humble, weren't you?
The most
This is-
humblest
this
guy
is-
in the room.
But this is different when you're a poet. You've got to be like, you've got to brag about it, haven't you? So,
Yeah, Ryan.
I learn off the best.
What, humility.
Right, so life's a funny old thing from beginning to the end. The family and friends, the hairstyles, the trends, the jobs and setbacks, the good times and flashbacks, the money, the losses, the mates and the dosses, the one night stands, cash changing hands, the boyos, the fellows in pub suppies, Stella. The good calls, late night brawls, falling over market stalls, waking up in cells, oh my god, fucking hell. The highs and the lows and the low blows. See, I'm the black sheep that nobody knows, but give me a chance and I'll rob all your clothes. But I'm the one that got through life. I never had to carry a knife. So yes, maybe I struggled through, but I never quite knew what to pursue. I don't have much materials in my life. I don't have a house, a car or a wife. I lost everything I had. Sometimes it makes me feel so sad. Even when I sit in the pain, I know they needed someone to blame. But I faced it full on. I faced my fears, and look at me now, it's nearly a year. My life has changed so much in this time. I don't have to take drugs or cause crime. I'll never look back, I'll never do more time. The people I've met along the way, some gone, some have been astray. But know the widows stuck by me, did the work, weren't easy. But I've made new friends from different ends. Mostly the Barnsley Bezel crew. Shout out Old Tight One too. Jokes aside, let's enjoy the ride. Take it in my stride. I love you all dearly. Couldn't do it without they. So thank you all for the love and support. One day I'll read this back on a lovely resort.
Oh, Gino.
Gino. Well done, Chino. That was beautiful. Was that Keith?
Come on, Keith.
Hiya, Keith. Would you like to come and read your poem?
Yeah, of course not.
Is it about the miners' strike? About you stabbing us in back?
Right, but just before I start, I got carried away when I was doing my gratitudes. I missed someone out, and I don't want to miss this one person because it might affect me. I just want to say shout out to Paul Wright for putting a roof over me and not letting me live on streets.
It was his birthday the other week as well, Keith.
Oh.
Right, I just wrote a poem anyway. It's not about you, Paul, don't worry. I didn't title it, so I'll just read it out, yeah. I'm sorry to my dealers for not paying them. It's a problem with their drugs and the way that they were weighing them. I'm sorry, Mum, for making you cry. I wasn't thinking about you while I was getting high. I'm sorry for being a cunt with my sister. I know it's no excuse, I just don't like a mister. I'm sorry for robbing my stepdad, even though it didn't make me feel sad. I'm sorry to my best friend for emptying his bank, that was kinda wank. I'm sorry to my associates, I just use you for all your opiates. I wish I could be sorry to my dad, but the thought of it makes me feel mad. But most of all, I'm sorry to myself, so I can start being at one with oneself.
Beautiful! Thank you everyone, it's been a brilliant morning, and quick word from our sponsors.
Reflections Clothing. We could have picked some better t-shirts.
Sold them all, haven't we?
Oh, sold them all, yeah, true, yeah. That's how popular we are. So everybody on Facebook, YouTube, like and subscribe, all that usual nonsense. See you later.